What do you do when the person you trusted most becomes the source of your deepest betrayal? When the woman you built a life with, 19 years of memories, laughter, late-night talks, struggles, and dreams, turns out to be hiding a second life behind your back? This isn't just a story about cheating. It's a story about love, loss, fatherhood, deception, and the painful process of letting go. I found out my wife of 13 years was cheating, not just with anyone, but with someone I considered family. And that discovery shattered everything I thought I knew about my life. This is how I found out. This is what I did. And this is where I'm going next. If you're going through something similar, you're not alone. And maybe, just maybe, my story will help you find your path through the chaos too. We had been together for 19 years. Married for 13. Through thick and thin. The kind of relationship where you think, we made it. We beat the odds. Sure, we had arguments, who doesn't? But nothing ever felt like it would break us. Nothing that made me doubt her. Nothing that made me stop loving her. And then came our daughter, our first child. A beautiful little girl, now 10 months old. If you're a parent, you know what that first year is like. Sleepless nights. Stress. New routines. A storm of emotion, fear, joy, and exhaustion. I work full-time in tech. My wife stays home with our daughter. And I always respected that. I knew how hard it was, being with a baby 24/7. I did my best to help when I got home, late-night bottle feeds, diaper changes, you name it. Still, she did more. I won't deny that. I was proud of her. Grateful, even. We were close with another couple, been friends for 8 or 9 years. They're our age, also had a kid recently, a boy who's about 1.5 years old. We did everything together, trips, BBQs, birthdays, quiet nights in. The four of us felt like family. I even considered the guy, let's call him Mike, my brother. And his wife? My sister. Our kids played together. My wife and I had even talked about making them godparents to our daughter. My wife and Mike both play volleyball semi-professionally. It's their shared passion. Even after pregnancy, once she was cleared physically, she went right back into it, 3 times a week. It was her therapy, her self-care. And I encouraged it. I supported it. Mike and my wife would usually go together. Sometimes he'd pick her up, sometimes she'd drive. I never thought twice about it. That was my mistake. One night, she fell asleep beside me in bed with her phone still in her hand. Harmless, right? She does that sometimes. I went to put it on the charger when I saw her messages pop up. Messages, with Mike. At first, I thought it was some friendly banter, the kind of thing close friends exchange. But then I saw it. Good night, babe, red heart, can't wait to be in your arms again. I love you. So much. And replies. From my wife. Not innocent. Not ambiguous. Not misinterpreted. I love you too. You make my heart race. When will I see you next? I froze. My heart was pounding. I scrolled, trying to find context. Trying to see if maybe this was just a weird misunderstanding. But no! It wasn't one-sided. It wasn't just Mike flirting. She was just as into it. She was the one sending hearts. She was the one saying I miss you. I couldn't breathe. I wanted to scream. Throw the phone. Wake her up. Demand answers. But I didn't. I put the phone down. And I lay there. Eyes open. Staring at the ceiling. Heart racing. Stomach churning. Mind spinning. That night was the beginning of the end. And I couldn't sleep a second of it. You want to know what goes through your mind after a discovery like that? You question everything. We'd been together 19 years, and suddenly I couldn't trust a single moment. Every memory? Contaminated. Every smile? A lie. And then, the math hit me. Mike and my wife had apparently gotten close about a year and a half ago. Guess how old my daughter is? 10 months. We were trying to conceive around that time. And just like that, I had a new, horrifying question spinning in my head. What if she's not mine? I ordered an at-home DNA kit. I didn't want to believe it, but I had to know. I had to be sure. That week waiting for the results was torture. Every time I kissed my daughter, I cried. Every time I saw her smile, I thought, what if she's not mine? What if this woman's betrayal stole even that from me? The only small relief in all this was that from the messages I read, it seemed like their relationship was mostly emotional. They'd only recently started physical contact, hugging, kisses on the cheek. My wife even told him that she wasn't ready to go further. That she felt guilty. But she still said she loved him. She still wanted to be in his arms. And that was enough. I didn't confront her. Not yet. Instead, I played the role. The loving husband. The caring father. I smiled. I kissed her. I acted like nothing had changed. Meanwhile, I was dying inside. I started digging. Quietly. I managed to get her phone again one night and discovered that she and Mike were using a private messaging app. One that allows you to export chats. I downloaded everything. Their conversations went back a year, but with obvious gaps. Deleted messages. Random days with no communication followed by so anyway as if nothing was missing. The timing was suspicious. Especially the 3-week gap right after our daughter was born. I kept exporting their chat every week. Kept reading. And what I read only confirmed what I feared. They were emotionally entwined. Flirting, love notes, longing. They hadn't been physically intimate yet, but Mike was pushing. He wanted more. She was resisting, but only barely. She told him, I can't give you what you want, not yet. Not yet. Those 2 words gutted me. I hired a private investigator. 3 sessions. 4 hours each. /$2000. What did I get? Pictures. Videos. Them holding hands. Him kissing her forehead. Sitting in his car for hours, just talking. Just sitting there like some high school couple after prom. I used to think she was at the gym, sweating it out. Turns out, they were probably sitting in that car, whispering sweet nothings. The PI said it wasn't worth continuing unless I wanted to spend more for more of the same. And part of me wanted to. I wanted proof. Hard evidence. Something undeniable. But another part of me, the rational part, said, you already have enough. So I started planning. California is a no-fault divorce state, so her affair doesn't give me legal leverage. But I still want to expose them. Let their friends, family, and our circle know what really happened. Not to be petty, but to set the record straight. I'm planning to serve her divorce papers publicly. During one of their volleyball matches. Ideally, at the same time Mike gets served by his wife, who I plan to inform soon. Every day, I put on a mask. Every day, I pretend everything is fine. And every night, I collapse in the bathroom or in my car and cry like a child. I'm not okay. Not even close. My coworkers notice. My friends ask questions. I'm not the same guy, the jokester, the dad humor guy, the fun tech nerd. I've become quieter. Distant. Distracted. I keep thinking, how could she do this to me? And worse, how could she do this to our daughter? She's just a baby. She didn't ask for this. She deserves a whole, happy family. She deserves a mom and dad who love each other. But now, that picture is shattered. And it breaks me. The DNA test finally arrived. And thank God. She's mine. 99.9999%. That one result saved a part of me. If I had lost that too, I don't know what I would have done. Knowing that, I can move forward. Focus on what matters, my daughter. Her future. Our healing. I'm consulting lawyers now. Learning about custody, child support, alimony. I'm heartbroken that she'll likely get half of everything. Our house. My stocks. My retirement. But I'm also realistic. It's the law. And no matter how unfair it feels, I need to play this smart. I'm also looking into therapy. Not for her. For me. For my daughter. I need tools to navigate this. To handle the pain. To not let this destroy what's left of my life. I'm preparing everything, documents, screenshots, timelines, PI footage. I'm writing up messages for friends and family. I'm crafting the truth, carefully. Soon, I'll talk to Mike's wife. I'll show her what I found. And then, one weekend, during one of their volleyball sessions, we're going to serve them the papers. Publicly. No shouting. No drama. Just quiet truth. Let them squirm. Let the guilt eat them alive. Let the people who thought they were so sweet know the real story. To those listening, maybe you've been through something like this. Maybe you're going through it now. Let me tell you, you're not alone. Betrayal is brutal. It strips you down. It shakes your sense of self. But it doesn't define you. What you do next, that's what defines you. Right now, I'm just a man, trying to hold it together. Trying to be a good dad. Trying to not let the pain win. Some days, I fail. Some days, I cry. But every day, I fight. If you're in the same place, fight with me. Fight for your sanity. Your healing. Your truth. Because one day, we'll both look back and say, I didn't break. I rebuilt. If you made it this far, thank you. Stories like this aren't easy to hear, and they're even harder to live through. If you've ever been betrayed, if you've ever had to rebuild from ashes, or if you're just here to learn from others' experiences, please consider subscribing. Every day, we bring you real stories, raw, honest, and unfiltered. And if you have your own story to share, heartbreak, survival, betrayal, or triumph, drop it in the comments. You never know who it might help. Until next time, stay strong. Stay grounded. And never forget, you deserve honesty, respect, and peace.